and thank you for tuning in. Stampersdelight.com. Thank you for tuning in to my Scrapbook Sunday 101. So I am here to show you another quick, easy scrapbook page. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come scrapbook with me. Let's get going. Okay, so again, Stampersdelight.com. You can use that website if you'd like to place an order with me, or if you'd like to join my team. I would love to have you on my team. Just contact me. This is my host code for March. Use that if your order is less than $150. So what I'm going to be doing today is I am going to be using the Hydrangea Hill Designer Series paper, a piece of that right here. I'm also going to be using one of the cards from the Dandy Garden Memories and More card pack. And the other thing I am going to be using is our butterflies. Butterfly Brilliance. So this is one stamp. Okay, this is going to be in the new catalog, but you can purchase this now. And then here's the dies. And you can cut out all those stamps with the one die. I've already have mine cut out here, and just to save time. Okay, so there's some of them. Okay, so we're going to be using that too. The description below has all the numbers. I am going to bring in my paper trimmer. And I am going to grab, this is the sheet I want from that Designer Series paper. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, this is 12 by 12, but I only want half of this so that I can make 2 pages, actually. Okay, so I am going to just cut that right at the 6-inch mark. I'm going to bring in a piece of Balmy Blue. You can also use Seaside Spray, but I didn't have any Seaside Spray left. And since it's one of the colors that are retiring, I have to order some more. So this is the Balmy Blue. This is not retiring. Seaside Spray is. Okay, so this is going to layer right at the bottom here. And what I'm going to do is just take off a smidge, maybe a ½ inch on one of the edges. I'm going to go to the ½ inch mark here and just trim a ½ inch away. And I am done with the paper trimmer. This allows me to put it right here and have a little bit of a border. Okay, so there you have that. I'm going to grab 2 Post-it notes just so I can see where my border is going to be. I'm going to place that right about here. Okay, you can see I have the bordered edge, and I can even go over a little bit further just so I have an idea, because I'm going to take this piece away for a moment. Then what I did was I took a piece of the thick basic white and I just tore it. Okay, so I just tore a piece just like this towards me. Okay, I'm going to bring this down just a little bit so you can see it. And then I brought in one of my blending brushes, which I will keep this and only use this for my white. I am using the Whisper White Craft Ink. And I am going to start building some clouds. Now remember, this is going to go right here. So I want to start it right about where those edges are. So I am just going to go ahead and take another Post-it note. You can use Post-it notes if you want, or just freehand it. But sometimes it does move, so I'm just going to throw a Post-it note right there. I'm going to take my white ink and blot it, and I am just going to smooth some white or grab some white just like this. Now you might not see it at first, but you will in a moment. Then I'm just going to lift that up. See, there's the line starting. I'm going to move that over here and do the same thing. If it moves, you really don't have to worry, because it's supposed to look like puffy clouds. You see I'm moving it a little bit, but it's okay. You see how I'm building the clouds, right? Okay, so I'm just going to go up this way a little bit. Again, maybe just get that Post-it note there and just get some color on there. Less is more, because you can always go back and add some more. And you can do this all the way up at different angles. You can see I'm just doing that. Now I'm going to do it a little bit straighter and up a little higher. Again, I'm just rubbing it in to that. Move it over to this side. Grab a little of that. I am going to go right here. Look at that. Some nice billowy clouds. And then I think I'm just going to drag this down a little bit closer to me. I'm going to do one more line right here. You could tack it down a little bit better if you'd like. Be careful because you are going to have white on your fingers and you don't want to get smudges on your paper. Whoop. Let's just do this. Move this over. Right here. Circular motion. Now let's see. And if I wanted to, I could add just a couple little more here. Maybe at an angle, just like this. Let's see. There we go. I think that's enough. You can see I got the ink on my hands. Now this is pigment ink, so it is rather thick. You definitely want to get it off your fingers, okay, because it will get onto your projects. So I'm just going to grab my old towel here, wipe my hands before I go on to the next piece. Remember Sunday Scrapbook Sunday 101 are quick, easy pages, which I thought you might enjoy. I could take these off now. I don't need those. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to add this piece that we trimmed right here. So it looks like the flowers and then the billowing sky. Right? Okay, so let's flip this over. Let me grab my adhesive. And I am going to be using the Stamp and Seal. You can use Stamp and Seal Plus. You can use whichever adhesive you want. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to glue this down. Right there. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, now I've already cut some of the purple posy. Again, this is another color that's going to be retiring. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay those where I want them. Lay them out, the matting where I think I want it, which I think I want to do something like that. So this one I'm going to fold back. I'm going to grab this one. I want to tie it into the flowers. So we're going to go at an angle here. And then this one, I'll do right here. I actually grabbed the Stamp and Seal Plus. Either one will work. I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. And these pieces are 4.5 by 5.5, but you can make them any size that you want. So there's the beginning of it. Now, here's the little card, and it says Happy Thoughts. That is from the Dandy Garden. That's going to be my journaling piece. And I don't want to really take up too many flowers, but I'm going to just angle that right in here so that I can write my little happy thoughts, depending on what pictures I decide to put on this page. I'm just going to slide that right about here. Okay, how's that look so far? Okay, let me just show you. quick, easy page. Now I'm going to bring in some of the butterflies that are already cut out. And I'm going to bring in some of my blends. And I'm going to go with the colors that are down here. So I'm going to use some Balmy Blue. I have Misty Moonlight. I have some Daffodil Delight. I have some Pumpkin Pie, Rococo Rose, and Highland Heather. So I'm just going to do a little coloring. The first one I'm going to do is this one. And I'm going to make this one look sort of like a monarch, which has got a lot of oranges in it. And you can see I'm just throwing some dark image in here. I'm using the bullet end, or nubby end as I call it. Just adding some color in there. And this inside the body here, I want totally dark. Okay. Then I'm going to go right in the middle of that and the whole thing with a light pumpkin pie and blend it all up. I wanted that to look like a monarch with the orange and the black. I'm going to bring this little one in, and I am going to do this one in the Misty Moonlight. So I'm going to start here and just put some dark. I don't want it too dark. Just some dark edging here. Okay, maybe a little bit around there. Then I'm going to take the lighter bullet end and I am just going to blend that up. And then I'm going to bring in a lighter, even a lighter blue, the Balmy Blue. I'm bringing in the dark side. I really want more dark than light on this, so I'm using the paintbrush side, I guess you would call it, or felt tip point side. And then this side, I'm just going to grab that. You can see I use both sides. So now I've got a light and dark blue one. Another thing I like to do with these is I like to take the darker, push it out this way. So that's the inside, right? Then I'm going to go ahead and put the lighter in here. And there'll be still shots of this on my blog and my Facebook page. So now I just made that a little bit more colorful. I'm going to take my Highland Heather and just go right around here, right around here, right to where I did that lighter color. I'm going to bring the light Highland Heather in and let it meet the light pumpkin pie. I guess this would be on the side of an ombre kind of thing. And then let's go with the light blue again, the Balmy Blue. Grab some of that. Some lines inside there. Blend that up. bring those up closer shortly. Okay, so there's 3. I think I really only want 4 on this page, but we'll see. All right, the next one I'm going to do is, how about some yellows? All right, so let's bring in some maybe some purple and yellow. So let's do the dark in here. Okay. And then we'll do the darker yellow. And again, I'm going to push it out this way. Right. And then the light. This is the Daffodil Delight. Pushing that color all the way out to almost the tips, but not quite. Now I'm going to bring in the light Highland Heather. So you can play around with these. You could do a lot with the blends. And now what I'm going to do is just bring in some of that light purple right to the ends here. Just on the tips. And maybe just add a little purple on top of those larger dots. Okay, I'll bring them all in closer in a minute. Okay, the only one I didn't use is the Rococo Rose. So let's do some purple and pink. So this one is going to be the darker Rococo Rose. I'm going to miss this color. This is one of the in colors that's going away. And again, I'm going to bring some of that out this way. Okay. And then I am going to push some of it lighter. And then I am going to use the purples. Now the purple, I'm using the nubby side because I really just want an outline here. Maybe a couple of stripes in there. Let's do this one. I hope you're enjoying my scrapbooking, Sunday Scrapbooking 101. Again, these are just quick pages that I'm coming up with to help you getting started in scrapbooking. Blend that up with the light one. Oh yeah, look at these colors. They just come together, don't they? Color that right there. So there I have all my butterflies. The next thing I'm going to do is grab my Wink of Stella and just add some shimmer and shine to these. May not look like, I'm not sure if you can see how shimmery they are, but they are. And of course, this one's the all orange one because this is more of a monarch kind of butterfly. Okay, now they have some shimmer and shine. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in some of my mini dimensionals and my take your pick tool. And I'm going to start placing these where I want them. First, I have to decide where I want them. So I want these to really pop out. Oh, look at this one. Let me bring those up closer so you can see them. Look at that. See how that pink just goes together? And of course, here's the little blue. And then let's show you these two. Look at the colors. Okay, so first I'm going to lay out where I want them. I don't want too many to take away from this. That one I really like there. Maybe I'll put this one right here. This one I might want to put right here. Okay, I think that's where I want them. You know, I just don't think I want that one there. I want this one more. Bringing those colors. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to grab some of these mini dimensionals. Now, I know what you're going to say when I do this, that it's going to flatten out when you get it into the page, and you're right. I'm just going to put those wings like that. But it's still going to be a little bit of a 3D, but look at this. Go ahead and grab this one. I'm going to put this right in the flower here. Grab this one. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, I'm going to grab these here. That one. Take those pieces out. Just bend those wings a little bit. You put this one right there. Quick, easy page. Look at that. What do you think? I absolutely love this paper for scrapbooking. And don't forget the Dandy Garden Memories and More cards for journaling. Let me show you the first one that I had done. Now this one is the one with Seaside Spray. So they are two different color blues. But here's another one with a different layout. Okay, these are angled this way. This one is straight. I will have still shots for both of these on my blog, Stampersdelight.com, and also on my Facebook page. I hope you enjoyed this week's Scrapbook Sunday 101. And I will be back next Sunday with another video. Thank you for tuning in. Keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.